Comical folk. In a cottage fife lived a man and his wife, who, believe me, were comical folk. For two people's surprise, they both saw with their eyes, and their tongues moved whenever they spoke. When they were asleep, I'm told that to keep their eyes open they could not contrive. They both walked on their feet, and 'twas thought what they eat helped with drinking to keep them alive. Cock crow. Cocks crow in the morn to tell us to rise, and he who lies late will never be wise. For early to bed and early to rise is the way to be healthy and wealthy and wise. Tommy Snooks. As Tommy Snooks and Bessie Brooks were walking out one Sunday, says Tommy Snooks to Bessie Brooks, "Wilt marry me on Monday?" The Three Sons. There was an old woman had three sons, Jerry and James and John. Jerry was hanged, James was drowned, John was lost and never was found. And there was an end of her three sons, Jerry and James and John. The Blacksmith. Robert Barnes, my fellow fine, can you shoe this horse of mine? Yes, good sir, that I can, as well as any other man. There's a nail, and there's a prod. Now, good sir, your horse is shod. Two Gray Kits. The two gray kits and the gray kit's mother all went over the bridge together. The bridge broke down, they all fell in. May the rats go with you, says Tom Bolin. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock at the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a good fat hen. 11, 12, dig and delve. 13, 14, maids a-courting. 15, 16, maids in the kitchen. 17, 18, maids a-waiting. 19, 20, my plate's empty. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddlestick, and knows not what to do. Cockle-doodle-doo, what is my dame to do? Till master finds his fiddlestick, she'll dance without her shoe. Pears or pears. 12 pears hanging high, 12 knights riding by. Each knight took a pear, and yet left a dozen there. Belle Isle. At the siege of Belle Isle, I was there all the while, all the while, all the while, at the siege of Belle Isle. Old King Cole. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers three. And every fiddler he had a fine fiddle, and a very fine fiddle had he. Twee tweedle-dee, tweedle-dee, went the fiddlers. Oh, there's none so rare as can compare with King Cole and his fiddlers three. See, see. See, see, what shall I see? A horse's head where his tail should be. Dapple Gray. I had a little pony, his name was Dapple Gray. I lent him to a lady to ride a mile away. She whipped him, she slashed him, she rode him through the mire. I would not lend my pony now for all the lady's hire. A well. As round as an apple, as deep as a cup, and all the king's horses can't fill it up. Coffee and tea. Molly, my sister, and I fell out, and what do you think it was all about? She loved coffee, and I loved tea, and that's the reason we couldn't agree. Pussycat Mew. Pussycat Mew jumped over a coal, and in her best petticoat burnt a great hole. Poor pussy's weeping, she'll have no more milk, until her best petticoat's mended with silk. The little girl with a curl. There was a little girl who had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. When she was good, she was very, very good, and when she was bad, she was horrid. Dreams. Friday night's dream, on Saturday told, is sure to come true, be it never so old. A Cock and Bull Story. The cock's on the housetop, blowing his horn. The bull's in the barn, a threshing of corn. The maids in the meadows are making of hay. The ducks in the river are swimming away. For Baby. You shall have an apple, you shall have a plum, you shall have a rattle when Papa comes home. Myself. As I walked by myself, and talked to myself, myself said unto me, Look to thyself, take care of thyself, for nobody cares for thee. I answered myself, and said to myself, in the selfsame repartee, Look to thyself, or not look to thyself, the selfsame thing will be. Over the water. Over the water, and over the sea, and over the water to Charlie. I'll have none of your nasty beef, nor I'll have none of your barley, but I'll have some of your very best flour, to make a white cake for my Charlie. Candle saving. To make your candles last for aye, you wives and maids give earo. To put them out's the only way, says honest John Boldero.